high ticket offers can literally double the size of your business very, very quickly. So here's a good rule of thumb. No matter what you're offering, if you look at the number of buyers you have, approximately 20% of them will be willing to buy another offer from you at 5 times your price. So if you have a $1,000 offer, then you can make an offer at $5,000 and approximately 20% of the people will say yes to that. If you offer them experience to go deeper, to have a more intimate experience, a more connected experience, a more high-end experience, those people will be there. And if you get 20% of your people to buy at 5 times the rate, then you will effectively double your business. Now, there is a lot that goes into this, and we've been talking about this. This is Mastermind week for me. I'm wrapping up my masterminds. I have 2 mastermind groups. One of them, we're 14 years in. We just had our 42nd meeting. The other one, we're 4 years in, and we're just wrapping up our 12th meeting. These are amazing groups. We have people that have been in for 14 years. It's absolutely ridiculous. So 14 years ago, I made a high ticket offer and people said yes, and they've been saying yes for 14 years. It's literally added millions of dollars to my business. And the strategic byproducts, it's brought me partners, it's brought me contact partners, it's brought me coaches, it's both coaches that work for me as coaches, but also coaches that I pay to help me get better at things. So right now the industry is changing in a huge way. That's what we've been focused on, is where is the industry going right now. And one thing we're all trying to do, I think all the time, we're always trying to do this, but now more than ever, because there are some challenging times, we're all looking to add margin to our business. Where can we find sales that bring high margin, that are highly profitable? And I think whenever I'm looking to find margin in a business, in this industry, one of the first places I look is what kind of high ticket offers can we use that will bring in additional sales without bringing a lot of extra costs. So one of the things to do when you're doing a high ticket offer is just to start to talk about it, even if the offer doesn't exist yet. So I did this just a few months ago. I did a campaign or I made an offer for something I called advanced campaign design. And I started talking about it I think it was in early April. And when I started talking about it, it wasn't even 100% clear what it was. It was just that I was going to work with a very small group of people and I was going to personally help them with their launch. We were going to get in a room. There's just going to be a small number of people in the room, and we're going to walk through the actual core of their offer, of their sequence, of how they took people through their launch, made their offer, what that led to, what the next offer was, and I was going to do that with a very small group of people. We called it Advanced Campaign Design, and I started to talk about it. I did it in a few videos on this channel, even before I put together a campaign. And in just talking about it, and just starting to talk about it, I had one person reach out to me and say, I'm ready to buy it. Even before I officially, it was for sale, even before I had a sales letter or anything about it, he said, I'm in, because I started to talk about it. And you know what? We're going to be doing it again, which is one of the reasons I'm talking about it right now. We're going to do it, Advanced Campaign Design, for a second time in November. The first time was awesome. This time's going to be even better. So here I'm starting to talk about it. If you're interested, leave a comment for me. Reach out to my team. We'll get you some details when it comes. But that's one of the keys of putting together high-ticket offers. We don't always have perfect clarity on what it is, but what you're looking for is those clients that want to go a little bit deeper, that want more custom experience. So as you start to talk about it and start to get feedback from the market, that can help you figure out what it's going to be. High-ticket offers can radically change the math in your business. They can change the profits that you keep within your business, because what you're doing is you're reaching out to people that have already paid you. And in my experience, it's 15 times easier to make that second sale. And especially when you're selling to someone at the high end. Remember, people don't buy high end because they love you. They buy high end because they love themselves. It's not about you, it's about them taking care of themselves, them treating themselves, them saying yes to themselves, that they want to move faster and make it easier. So high ticket offers can be absolute magic for your business.